In terms of functionality and sound, the original CryBaby, it certainly sounds great and it functions just as you would expect. This is the original model, of course. So on that front, it certainly sounds great. You know, I love using this thing, but it's a little bit hard to engage at times. So you definitely got to put some force on it to actually engage the pedal. So you got to put a little bit of force on it for it to actually work. And there's a bit of tone suck with this pedal as well. It will kind of rob your tone of a bit of its, you know, its nice sound. So there are definitely better models nowadays that will eliminate that problem. But boy, does this still sound good though, right? So one thing real quick that I want to mention is that I don't like the power ports on the side here because certain kind of power cables fit in it better than others. So for this one right here, it fits in fine. But my Voodoo Labs Pedal Power 3 Plus, it's just a little bit too big to fit in this hole. So I would have preferred if it was a bit bigger. But I feel like there's been so many models of the wah pedal since the original came out that like you can find a better version of it that you know, will have different, you know, like true bypass or just like an easier to engage foot switch, or even just a smaller one, because as you can see with mine, it doesn't even really fit on my pedal board. Like a lot of my pedals have to be, you know, moved around to compensate for its size. So I would actually, if I were to rebuy this pedal, I would get the baby version, and I would get the one that has like an EQ control on it as well. That's true bypass too, because I feel like it's just like an updated version. It's been improved upon. It's better pragmatically in the sense that it fits better on your board with all your other pedals. But I tell you what, man, it does sound good. I got to give you that. The CryBaby, the original CryBaby, definitely still has that. It has what you're looking for in terms of the sound, you know. Another thing I like about this pedal is that, like, with this reissue, it actually has the battery compartment, which is capable of being replaced on the bottom in a more efficient way. Like the old CryBaby, like I had an old version of the same one, and the issue with it is that you actually had to screw off, the rivets on the screws on all four corners in order to replace the battery. But with this one, you can just easily pop the battery in and out of it with the compartment on the back. And it also sounds fantastic with a bit of compression before it as well. So for instance, I actually have the Dynacomp turned on with it right now, as you can see right there. And it just sounds fantastic with the wah pedal, you know, it sounds unbelievably good with it. And it responds well with the drive right after it as well. I got the JHS Morning Glory, and I've got, you know, the carbon copy delay and some reverb as well. And yeah, it all just sounds fantastic with it, you know. So yeah, man, still a great pedal. Obviously not perfect, but you know, the original CryBaby, it is what it is. It's a classic, and you know, you certainly don't do wrong by having one, which is why I got it in the first place. By the way, if you're looking for something to practice, get my fretboard memorization cheat sheet from travelingguitarist.com/fretboard cheat sheet. What it is it's all the triads, the major and minor triads in every single key. Through the octave mapping technique and through a couple other techniques, you can actually just learn to memorize not only the notes of the fretboard, but you can also learn how to improvise in a bunch of different keys by understanding the the foundation of harmony, which is the triads, right? The foundation of chords. You can also sign up to my forum at forum.travelingguitarist.com. There you can chat with people about guitar and music and whatever else you'd like.